Hello. I'm just here. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, my name is Jenny Allen. And before we get started with today's video, please make sure that you are subscribed, that you thumbs up this video and check the description box below. So as you can see, I am at the airport and I am going to Marrakesh. So I'm going to be spending 48 hours in Marrakesh just for a break. I got up at 5, had my devotional, got myself sorted, showered and all of that. Got to the train station. I got on the Elizabeth line from Stratford, and then I got off. I got checked in really quickly. Checked in 5 minutes. Went through security. Had a wonderful breakfast at Wagamama's. It was an English breakfast, and I had this beautiful lemon and ginger tea. Oh my goodness, it was nice. And they had one of those teapots that had like a sieve at the top, so it kept all the lemon and ginger at the bottom, and the tea just brewed through. It was beautiful, really good. So I had that, and then my gate number came up. My gate is A2, and I'm on my way to Marrakesh. So today's Friday, and yeah, I'm really excited. Get a little bit of sun, even though it tends to be a bit cooler in January in Marrakesh. It's still a lot hotter than London. So I hope you can hear me. Anyway, I'm at Heathrow Terminal 5. And I'm waiting to get on the train. On the plane. So anyway, we'll catch up later. Yep, so there is the room. Let me come out a bit so that you can see the room. So, excuse my bits and pieces that I've got on the bed. So there's the room there, the bed, and then they have a huge TV here, and then you've got the coffee station, the safe, and at the bottom there's a fridge. There is a mini wardrobe area, very small, but I'm not going to be staying for too long here. It's only 2 nights to get a quick break. The weather is beautiful, by the way, when I was waiting in the airport. And here is the bathroom. Bathroom is very nice. It kind of reminds me of, it's giving me like Dubai vibes actually. It's giving me Dubai vibes. So this is the bathroom. There's me, hello, and the flooring is beautiful. There you've got a toilet there, and this is the light is going in and out, so sorry about that. But this is the bathroom, which is beautiful, and here is the room from this angle. Okay, so this is the room. There's the door to go outside. So as I said, I am going, sorry, oops. As I said, I'm going to get something to eat now, and then when I come back, I'm going to wipe down the room and sort it out, and then unpack some of my stuff. So I will take you to the restaurant with me. I think it's like a buffet style restaurant, so I'll take you there with me. So let's go. I have just had my shower and it was lovely, and I'm just doing my facial, my skincare on my face. I went and had a wonderful dinner. The buffet was huge, but huge buffet. And I had that. I had they had lots of vegetables and lean meats and lean turkey, chicken, vegetables, fruits, very Mediterranean-like diet, and the food was lovely. Lots of water, drinks. They had some kind of wine thing there, but I didn't have it. So I just had like juice and water, and it was lovely, really, really, really lovely. So I've just come back. I had issues trying to find my room because it was a little bit dark. They had lots of light there, but I lost my way. But anyway, I managed to find it. But so far so good. The food was lovely. Lots of people had come in to get food. So tomorrow I'm going to be having my breakfast, and I'm just getting ready to do my night devotional and kind of settle down for the night. But Marrakesh is 1 hour ahead of London. So in London at the moment it's like 9:10. And here it is 10:10. So yeah, but it was lovely. And I was just kind of laughing at myself because I'm like, oh my gosh, Jenny, you've taken this huge leap of faith and you're just traveling and going out and taking a step of faith and enjoying your life. And you know, for a lot of my life I was a sad person. I wasn't happy, and I'm really grateful to God for the opportunity to be happy. Being joyful, being content is a blessing. It's not something that we should take for granted. It is a blessing to be able to get up. I mean, a lot of today, even when I was on the plane, and the coach was dropping people off at their different hotels and everything, and in my head I was just worshiping. I was just worshiping God. I was thanking God. Some old choruses from back in the day that I remember, I was just singing those songs, humming them, singing them within my heart. I am so grateful to God, because if the enemy had his way, I wouldn't be standing here today. And I have the privilege to travel. Even this is just a short holiday. I have the privilege to travel. I have the privilege to enjoy myself. I have the privilege of seeing God's green earth, because I believe the planet is to be enjoyed. The planet is to be seen. We should go out, even if you can only do 1 or 2 trips a year or 1 a year. Put that money together. Go out and see what God has created. Go out and see how other people live, how other cultures live, how they integrate, how they come together. Enjoy the world that God has made. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Whatever your hobbies are, go into them 100%. Enjoy your hobbies. Go out there. If you like knitting, knit. If you like sewing, sew. If you like art, do your art. If you like traveling like I do, do your travel. If you love makeup, go into it. If you like dressing up, do it. Enjoy your life. Okay? So I'm going to be doing my devotional now. And I've just brushed my teeth and done everything. And I am going to be doing just going to calm down. I've done some bit of worship. I've prayed over the room. Just put a bit of perfume on. And yeah, I'm loving it. So grateful today. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and I'll be glad in it. Being joyful is, no matter what comes your way, you have a spirit of joy. Happiness depends on situations, but being joyful is consistent. No matter what is happening around you, you maintain a spirit of joy. And that is one thing that I'm determined to do. No matter what happens, no matter what comes my way, I'm going to, by God's grace, maintain a spirit of joy. Is so important, and I'm so grateful, so grateful. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice. That's a determination. I will. That is consistency. that is a made-up mind. I will rejoice and I'll be glad in it. God bless you, and I will see you in the morning. God bless. Ba 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 ba. Dee 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 dee. Hello. I have just showed you my current view. The sun is beautiful here. I think it might be something like 20 or something like that, 20, 21 degrees Celsius. And it is absolutely beautiful. I think London is about 3, 4, the temperature, something like that. It's beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I had breakfast this morning, and after breakfast I went and sat down and did my devotional, the Bible recap, and that was a real eye-opener. I'm hoping that I can do a YouTube live this evening, and kind of share and just get to know some of you, and to say thank you for all the support that you've given me over the years. I've been on YouTube since about 2017, something like that, and I've only done 1 or 2 lives, so I'm going to try and do a live from Marrakesh, Morocco this evening, and if I manage to do it, I will put it, I'll put the link to the video in the description box below. So I spent some time doing my Bible devotional. I also had a couple of pina coladas, which was lovely. And then after that, by the time that time elapsed, it was lunch. So I went in and had lunch, and that was, I had fish, I had some chicken, but it didn't look as if it was cooked all the way through, so I left that. I didn't really touch that one. But I had this grilled fish. It was lovely, and just tons of salad. One thing I love here is that everything is just salad, 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 fruit, 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 fruit. So I had some fruit for dessert. Had that. Then I went back to my room to charge my phone and my other camera battery, and this morning after breakfast I went to the spa and I have booked a hammam, a 30-minute hammam, which works out to be it worked out to be something like 30 something pounds, and that was for 30 minutes. I can also go in there and have a swim, and the lady said to me that she's going to give me a face and body mask. She's not going to charge me. And I thought that was so cute. She said she's just going to give me that as a gift, and I've never met her, and she just decided to give me that, so I'm going to hopefully record that. And I just thought that was so sweet. That was so kind of her, because she doesn't know me. So and that face mask and body mask, it's 60 minutes and it's worth 500 dirhams. So I'm not sure how much the equivalent is. If I've worked it out, I'll put it on the screen. But this facial, the hammam, I think it's at 300 or 400 dirhams, something like that, which works out to be 30 something pound. So I'm going to have that done, and that's at 4 o'clock. It's now 2:20, so around about 3 o'clock I'm going to, no, sorry, 3:30, I'm going to go back to my room, gather all my stuff and go to the spa. So I'll take you with me so you can see how that goes. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm just really relaxing. I think it's really important that, you know, when you're in the West, the United States, London, UK, the West, you just work, and you can work yourself to the bone with no respite, and obviously that is not good for our bodies. We need physical break, we need mental breaks, and this weekend is just a time for me to get away with the Lord and get into His Word. And the Bible recap lesson for today was excellent, and what I picked up from it was you do not make decisions in a hurry, because Isaac made a decision based on his sensory. He had a gut feeling that the person he was about to bless was not Esau, and he was putting different things in place to check if it was Esau or not. And he said, but actually you have the voice of Jacob, but you smell like Esau. He was in two minds. And then before he gave the blessing, he told Jacob to come forward so that he could smell him. And the smell was correct, but the voice was different. And he ended up blessing the wrong person. We have got to be careful. That's Genesis chapter 27. And we have to be very careful of how and when we make decisions. Make sure that you get as much facts as possible. Make sure that you can get the truth before you make a decision. And that was a real eye-opener for me, honestly. And it was a blessing. I picked up some other things as well from that lesson. But the Bible recap is really good. When I've gone in to do a few more days, I will do a video on it. But I am actually, oh, this is so lovely. There's not a lot of people here. I think because it's January, and there's some people in front of me that are putting their suntan lotion on. And there's the main language in Morocco is French, so there's everything's written in French and English. And they've got where I'm sitting is just in front of the children's section, and then what I can see in front of me is the huge swimming pool and the adult section, and people are just relaxing. There is palm trees everywhere, coconut trees. It is listen, Morocco is a vibe. It's a vibe, and I'm so glad that I booked it to come here. I'm only here for 48 hours. I came yesterday and I've already checked in online and booked my taxi and everything, confirmed all of that to go back to the UK in the morning. The cab is coming to pick me up at 8:15 to take me back to the airport because my flight's at 12:15. So the cab is coming at 8:30. But it's important to get breaks little and often, and this has really revived me and I feel rejuvenated. It's beautiful. And then you've got the sun just coming down. There's no clouds in the sky. It's lovely. Let me just show you. Let me show you. No clouds in the sky. Not one. And the sun is up there on my left. There we go. See? Beautiful. It's lovely. It's lovely. Don't save up and say later. Don't put off what you can do today. And I'm so glad that I booked a series of holidays, short breaks, for 2025. So for 2025, you're going to get some holiday vlogs off of me. And I'm going to record those and upload those. The videos would only be like 10-15 minutes long, and these vlogs, and then I'll just upload it to encourage you to take breaks. Your body can only do so much, and as you get older, it can be more difficult, you know, for your body, because, you know, age does creep up on you. But if you look after your body and manage it and give it the breaks and the rest and the alleviation of stress that it needs, your body will serve you well. Okay, so I'm just, I'm enjoying. This is so lovely. I've got no makeup on. I've got my sun cream on and all that. On my skin feels gorgeous. It's nice. So yeah, I'm going to be enjoying, and I'm going to be here, as I said, till 3:30, and I'm going to be reading. Let me just get that out. Where is it? I've got my Kindle, and I'm reading Stephanie Ike's book. I'm reading it in my Kindle format though. Reading her book. Here's my Kindle. I'm reading Stephanie Ike's book about dreams. And let me tell you, I'll put a picture of the book cover on the screen. That book is an eye-opener. Oh my goodness. It gives you basic fundamentals about dreams and the power of dreams. And she references Joseph a lot in that book. She references his dream, how the dream was interpreted, how it interpreted the dream of the baker. And there was another person there now, I can't remember. It was a baker and somebody else, but she goes into detail about that, and then she talks about her own experiences of dreams, and there are different types of dreams. And the book is littered with scriptures, and she puts scriptures and stories in the Bible to back up what she's saying. The book is so good. So if you've always wondered about dreams, and you look at it in a biblical context, this book is really, really good. She goes in and she talks about numbers. She talks about angel numbers, how we have to be careful with these angel numbers because they're new age. She goes into all of that. The book is excellent, and I'm about 60% through the book. So I'm hoping that while I'm here, I will finish the book and maybe finish it off on the plane or on the way to the airport. I've got some other work that I'm doing here as well, which is to do with my coaching. I'm so excited because I'll be starting my coaching business soon. I'm hoping that it will go live on the 1st of February. There are some bits that I still have to do. And I have got a coaching page on my website, so I'll put the link to all my coaching information in my website. On my website, I'll put it in the description box. And I've also got a free challenge. It's absolutely free. It's a free 8-day self-esteem and confidence challenge. These are 8 very important questions that you need to ask yourself going into 2025. And you know, I've had feedback from people who have done the challenge, and I've put the feedback on the landing page. So if you do the challenge, I'll put the link in the description box below. Let me know, email me to let me know how you found it and how it challenged you. So let me just relax here and just enjoy the sun, because I know when I go back to London it's gonna be cold. So yeah, let me just enjoy myself, and I will see you later. Yeah, so the next time I see you, it will be getting ready to go into the spa for the hammam. Okay, God bless, I'll see you later. Hello, I have just finished the Moroccan hammam, and they gave me also like this coffee body scrub and body mask as a complimentary treatment. So I only paid for the hammam, and it was absolutely beautiful. I feel like I've just been so scrubbed. My skin is so smooth. And then they brought me into this room where you could fall asleep, drink water and fall asleep, and I just relaxed in there for about half an hour, 40 minutes. Absolutely beautiful. It was so good. I feel totally relaxed. So I'm now just going to sort myself out, and I'm going to have dinner. That was absolutely beautiful, and I would really, if you haven't had a hammam before, try and get one. I know Turkish, in Turkey they have loads, and near where I live in London they have loads of Turkish hammams. So if you can get a Turkish one or a Moroccan one, please do. Okay, I'll catch you later. I feel so good, honestly. eating my final breakfast in Morocco. It's 7:20 in the morning here. That will make it 6:20 a.m. in London. So they're coming to pick me at 8:20, and you've got to be there like 15 minutes before the pickup time of 8:20. So I'm aiming to be at the reception area waiting by 8 o'clock. So I've packed up and everything, showered and done all that. And while I'm waiting, I'll do my devotional. I kept sleeping in and out last night because I thought I would miss my alarm. You know how that is if you've got somewhere to go. You think you're going to miss your alarm. So I kept going in and out of sleep. So I'm a bit tired. Sorry about the lights that are flashing across the screen. You've got some kind of light thing, but the lighting in here is... they've got these really beautiful lampshades and it's splintering the lighting, so that's why you're seeing this effect on the screen. Really beautiful. Sorry. So this was 48 hours in Morocco for me, and I really enjoyed it. I feel refreshed, tasted different food, seen something different. This is my first time in Morocco, and it's so nice to be on African soil. But it won't be my last time here, and this resort is quite good. I really do like it. So let me finish up my breakfast, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm leaving now. This is the hotel, and the camera is showing a lot lighter than it actually is. So it is dark. Darker. So I'm going to meet the van. We've got to meet the bus out the front, and it's coming in about 15 minutes. So we've got to wait. So yeah, thank you Morocco and the Soul Oasis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was a beautiful 48-hour break. Lovely.